Hello and welcome back to the Warhorse Coaches Show. I'm your host, Anthony Collins. The Warhorse football team was in action last week as they played in the Pineville Jamboree. Now the team takes the field this Friday night for the season opener against the LaGrange Gators. Our guest today is offensive coordinator, Coach Qavon Mingo. Coach, welcome to the show.
How you doing? Good to be here.
Yes, sir. Now for the viewers at home who do not know you, tell us how you came to be the offensive coordinator for the Warhorses.
So my name is Qavon Mingo. I'm from Marksville, Louisiana. I went to Marksville High, played ball, Southern University. Graduated from Southern University. I've been coaching. This is going to be my 6th year coaching.
Okay.
I've coached at Marksville. In the last 3 years, I coached at Alexandria Senior High. I coached receivers there 1 year last year, and I coached DBs for 2. But I always worked with Coach Moore. We have a program called Jack Boys.
Okay.
So we've been doing that for a few years. And once he got the job, he called me, come help out.
Kind of like a no-brainer to come over here and work with him.
Now I'm here.
So you say you played college football and high school football.
Mm-hmm.
What position did you play?
In high school, I played quarterback, DB, really everywhere. In college, I played receiver.
Okay. Quarterback you molded your game after in high school.
And I don't really know. I like Reggie Bush. So.
Okay. So going forward, Coach, talk to us about what you saw last week in the Jamboree from the offense.
We played with good effort, right? We played with a really good effort. I feel like we needed to execute better as a whole, but the effort was the level that we expect, the expectation we have. So we just got to execute and do what we do,
Going forward, it's a long season, but talk about the growth that you've seen as offensive coordinators from the guys from the summer workouts to the Jamboree until now, getting ready for their first game.
It's all about confidence. We're big on confidence, learning how to work. So the more I feel like the more reps we get, the better we get as a unit. So. From the summer to now, it's a huge improvement. Huge improvement.
Man, I know you can't really tell us your playbook and go everything too detailed, but just tell us briefly if you can, how do you create an offensive play?
So you can. Sometimes I go from watching film what other teams attack them with.
Okay.
But our playbook, it's a lot of plays from Southern University. Me and Coach Jamal play there together.
Gotcha.
Also Coach Nash.
Okay.
And it's a few wrinkles of where we come from. I know he come from Lab, and I come from Ash. So. We use some similar stuff to that.
Kind of taking the best of both worlds, making it work for us.
Yes.
So we have what we call our student athlete of the week, man. So if you could pick a student athlete of the week on the offensive side of the ball, who would that be and tell us why?
I would pick, I know he's here, Kyron Wilson.
Okay.
Just the effort. I've been challenging him since I got here to be a leader. We don't care what grade you're in, right? Being a leader doesn't have a grade level or age to it. So I feel like he's taking a jump of being a leader, him and Troy on our offensive line. So,
what position does Kyron play?
He plays left tackle for us.
He plays left tackle. So that is not a glamorous position.
Yeah.
He's not going to get a bunch of commercials, is he? But how pivotal is his role to the team?
We feel like the offensive line. Without the offensive line, the engine doesn't run. So it's a huge responsibility for him protecting the quarterback blind side. So it's huge for him.
Before I let you go, Coach, kind of tell us how has he accepted that leadership role?
At first, it was a little challenging being he's so young, but as we're going forward, his confidence is getting higher. He's being more vocal. That was the biggest thing I wanted him to be, is vocal. So he's doing a good job right now.
Man, I'll just tell you, as a fan, we love what we saw on the field last week. Offense was moving, grooving. Of course, coaches say it's never good enough, but as fans, we're like, man, this is a new Peabody. But don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll actually be joined by Mr. Kyron Wilson, this week's Student Athlete of the Week. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. At this time, we want to take time out to recognize this week's Player of the Week. This is a great way to spotlight a student athlete who has shown great leadership both on and off the field. Our student athlete this week is Mr. Kyron Wilson. Kyron, congratulations, man. Welcome to the show. In your own words, what does it mean to you to be this week's Student Athlete of the Week?
Feels great. From being a young kid loving this game, and to now, feels really good to be a student athlete.
Did you have any idea that you would be selected, or that people were taking notice of your game only 2 weeks into the season?
No, sir.
No, sir. Makes you feel pretty good, don't it?
Yes, sir.
So what motivates you on and off the field?
My mama, my dad, family, they always motivate me. On the field, just showing how good I am.
Man, I love the confidence, man. So tell us, what position do you play?
Left tackle.
You play left tackle. So most people know quarterback, running back, cornerback, wide receiver. Tell us, man, like how hard is it to play left tackle?
It's actually really hard. Protecting the quarterback's blind side is really hard to do, especially because like that's where the most physical and most good DNs line up at is left tackle. So yeah, really hard.
How do you plan when there's a defensive lineman or somebody on the other end that like is talking crazy, he's got size advantage? Like how do you stay mentally locked in to do your job?
Don't listen to them. Shoot. Whatever they saying, it doesn't matter because I'm a play my game however you talk. So
I love it, man. Coach was actually talking about last segment about your leadership. So to hear Coach Mingo give you such praise, man, and talk about you being a leader at such an early age, like, tell us, like, how does that make you feel, being recognized as the leader?
Again, it feels good. Got no words. It just feels great.
Putting the work in, right?
Yes, sir.
How hard was summer practices, though?
Real hard. but that's what makes us better.
Right, right. Iron sharpens iron.
Yep.
We're going to get you out of here on 2 questions, man. Who's your favorite player?
Trent Williams.
Trent Williams. Why is Trent Williams your favorite player?
I like to base my game off Trent Williams. Fast feet, good hands, one of the best left tackles to do it. So yeah.
No argument from me. We have our first home game tomorrow night against LaGrange. Tell us, man, one thing that you were expecting from your offensive teammates tomorrow in that game.
Shoot, to compete and execute.
Compete and execute. I love it, man. Thank you for everything you do on and off the field.
Yes,
congratulations on being chosen this week's Student Athlete of the Week.
Yes,
hopefully it's not be your last time. We will be cheering on the Warhorses tomorrow night.
Thank you.
For those of you at home, do not go anywhere. We'll be joined next with Coach Mingo as he previews the game tomorrow night against LaGrange. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We are joined once again by Coach Mingo. Coach, tomorrow night is the season opener against the LaGrange Gators. Tell us, like, what do you expect for the offense tomorrow night?
I always say I expect us to put it in the box, all right? We're going to do what we do, get the ball to playmakers, and we're going to score the rock. We're going to score a lot of points.
You say get the ball to playmakers. Jonathan Hargrove was last week's Student Athlete of the Week, a.k.a. the Jet Man. Super fast. He returned one last week against Pineville. Obviously, the other teams have film. How are you going to scheme to make sure we put the ball back in number 6's hand? Because they're going to try to take it away.
So I'm always big on, like I just said, players over plays. So we're going to find ways to get him the ball. Doesn't matter if you got to go to quarterback. We're going to get him the ball. I hope I didn't say too much. Right?
No, not at all, man. You did great. So going forward against LaGrange tomorrow, is there anybody that's keeping you as an offensive coordinator up at night like, man, we really got to watch this guy?
I wouldn't say keeping me up, but they have a few good players.
Okay.
I want to spotlight number 10.
Okay.
Not sure his full name, but he showed some good plays on film against Lake Charles College Prep. So we'll.
What makes him such a good player that you just have to put a spotlight and notice him?
He plays linebacker, so he gets downhill quick. He avoids blocks a lot. So we just gotta get a hat on him. So we should be all right.
So our Student Athlete of the Week, Mr. Kyron Wilson, is definitely gonna have a big task tomorrow night.
Yep, he's gonna have a big old role tomorrow. Yep.
Okay. Going forward again with the offense, man, we know every day gets getting better by better, brick by brick. How are we going to maintain that explosiveness tomorrow night? Like, we saw some flashes last week. Offense got a little stagnant at times, but overall, moved the ball pretty much with ease.
Again, we got to come out with that same effort, but now we got to match execution with the effort. So if we come out and execute, we'll be able to have explosive plays and put the ball in the box.
Take us, coach, on the sideline. What is your thought process when you were pacing on the sideline? What kind of zone? Where's your headspace at?
So now this year, I'm at the top. This is my first year in the box.
Oh, so you're not even on the
sideline. So it's a different world.
Man, so you can't even really be as hands on as you want to be.
Yeah, it's a different world.
Does it drive you crazy seeing some things that you can't
when my quarterbacks last week, it was driving me crazy. I end up asking one of the coaches to give him the headset. So I can, give him a little chew on it or whatever.
Yeah, give him a good scripture, right? All right, Coach. So last but not least, man, we're expecting great things from the Warhorses this year. Our first home game of the season. What do you want to tell the fans? Like, what can they expect?
I know the fans excited.
We are.
The players are excited. I know everybody in the school is, but we just thank y'all for your support. We're gonna try to put on a good show.
Now, it's Friday night. Is LaGrange a district opponent or are they a non-district opponent?
Non-district.
Non-district opponent. Okay. Game time is 7 o'clock?
7 o'clock.
All right, so you just heard it here from our offensive coordinator, Coach Mingo. Come out, get your tickets, come out in the stands, fill them up, support these Warhorses. Hey, man, offense is on fire this year. We're expecting great things. We'll see you next week on the next week's Coaches Show. Thank you.